series, Be Loved, Be Kind, Be You. We're learning about what compassion is all about. I'm Ariane.
And I'm Daisy.
And we're your hosts. Last time we talked about being brave as a way of showing compassion. Sometimes we have to take risks in order to ease someone's hurt or bad feelings. We can be brave to jump in, share, protect, and speak up for other people. It's okay to feel scared, but compassion helps us find courage to do the right thing. That's what compassion is. I see your hurt, I feel your hurt, and I help ease your hurt.
All right, now we are going to lead everyone through a breathing and yoga sequence, connecting our bodies to compassion's gift of welcome. Breathing is in the heart of yoga, and breath itself is a physical way to receive and release. As we reflect on the ways compassion makes us release, accept, and welcome, we will focus on breath alongside some basic yoga poses. All right, so for our first pose, we are going to sit on the floor with our legs crossed. We're going to take 3 deep, slow breaths. So we're going to inhale and exhale. And as we inhale and exhale, we are going to say, I am, and then exhale, brave. And we're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, I am. Exhale, brave.
Brave.
And one more time. Inhale, I am. Exhale, brave.
Brave.
Now we are going to slowly rise and stand in our mountain pose. Your arms are going to be straight and strong by your side. And your feet are going to be firmly planted on the ground. And we're going to take 1 deep breath in and 1 deep breath out. And as we are in this pose, we can say, in mountain pose, we feel our strength. We are unshakable. Now we're going to reach our arms up to the sky, then back down as you bend into forward fold. Your hands are going to be on the ground, resting on your shins. And take a breath and raise your hands to your knees, head looking forwards. We prepare and focus our eyes forward. Take a breath and put your hands back down to the ground in forward fold.
So first you're going to sit on the floor, legs crossed, and take 3 deep, slow breaths. And I'm going to say the following during our inhales and exhales. So, ready? Inhale. I am.
Sorry.
So first we're going to sit on the floor, legs crossed. And we're going to take 3 deep, slow breaths together while saying the following. So first, inhale. I am. Exhale. Brave. Inhale. I am. Exhale. Brave. Now one last time. Inhale. I am. Exhale. Brave. Now slowly rise and stand in mountain pose. This is where your arms are straight and strong by your side. Your feet are planted firmly on the ground. Here we're going to take 1 big breath in and 1 big breath out. And here in mountain pose, we are going to remember that here we feel our strength and we are unshakable. Now reach your arms up to the sky. Now put them back down as you bend forward in a fold. Put your hands on the ground or resting on whatever is comfortable. Here, take a breath in and raise your hands to your knees and put your head looking forward. Here, we're going to remember that we prepare and focus our eyes forward. Now take a breath and put your hands back into the ground in a forward fold. From here, you're going to jump both legs back or step one leg back then the other into a plank pose. And you're going to lower yourself to the ground. Now, you're going to straighten your arms and stretch your upper body, head towards the sky into upward facing dog. Hold this in and out a few times. And in this pose, we face the sun and welcome with courage what this day holds for us. From upwards facing dog, lower your upper body back to the ground and push your hips and legs up into downward facing dog. So raise your right leg up, then step it forward into a lunge, foot between your hands. So once you're in downwards facing dog, you're going to raise your right leg up and step it forward into a lunge, and your foot should be between your hands. From here, you're going to raise your upper body, arms to the sky, and chest and face forward. This pose is called Warrior One. In this pose, take a few breaths in and out. And here we are going to say, in Warrior One, we feel focus, power, and stability. We are strong and brave.
We are
now jump both feet forward or step one foot forward then the other to meet your hands and slowly roll your back up until you are standing straight and tall in mountain pose. Now you're going to reach your arms up to the sky, then draw them into prayer form right by your heart. End with a bow of your head and hands as you share the foundational yoga greeting, Namaste, a call to see one another the way God sees each of us. One interpretation of this phrase is, the light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste. In the story we told last time, we met some shy and scared little cats who needed to find their courage in order to do something really brave. Our compassion, knowing and understanding how someone else feels, can really help us be brave. Let's find our big coloring poster. Remember in our last episode, we invited you to color some scenes in the poster that showed people being brave. Did we have a chance to do that? I'm going to show you an example of some that I found and colored, some examples of compassion. I found someone giving someone else a card. Here we have this man giving this lady a little card. That's very compassionate of him. Did you find any other examples of compassion and bravery in our poster?
If you didn't get a chance to color the scenes of people being compassionate, you can do that this week before our next episode. Okay, everyone, now it's time for our section, which we call Compassion in Action. This is something we do to remind us to act out or to show compassion every day. Compassion in action activities remind us how we can be with each other so that in everything we make, do, or say, we can be a compassionate person. These small, simple, tangible acts express our deep and wide compassion.
So today we are going to write a letter. This is compassion. I see your hurt, I feel your hurt with you, and I help to ease your hurt. Let's write a letter of encouragement to someone in your community. You can write a letter and give it to someone at your local grocery store, or you can send the letter in the mail to an older adult in your congregation, or someone who's working at a hospital. Did you know that grocery store workers are considered essential workers and are working especially hard to make sure people can safely shop for food for their families? Healthcare workers put their lives on the line every single day to care for those who are sick and need medical assistance. People in prison feel even more trapped because they can't go anywhere to escape COVID-19. Older adults are more at risk of getting sick, but in order to maintain their health, they have to be isolated from family and friends. Some of our elected officials are working to make our communities safe, but they still need encouragement to work on making things better for essential workers, people in jail, the elderly, and others. Who else can you write to? Many of them are scared or lonely. We can be brave with them. We can show that we are with them. And we can give them loving words of encouragement so that they feel courage. Some examples of what you might write are, I wonder if you're feeling lonely. I want you to know that people are surrounding you with love. I wonder if you're tired. Lots of us are wishing you strength and energy. I wonder if you're anxious. I'm thinking about you and know that you'll find courage and peace. There are lots of things that you could write, and Ariane is going to give us an example of what she wrote.
Yeah, this is a really awesome activity, Daisy, because it's really important to check up on others and make sure that others are doing okay during these really scary times. So I wrote a compassion letter for this week's Compassion in Action, and I wrote it to my auntie who's a nurse in a hospital. So I just wrote mine on a sheet of paper that I'm going to fold up and mail to her. So I'm going to read the letter I wrote. Dear Auntie, I am writing this letter to show you how much I appreciate your bravery and courage during this time. The selflessness you display as you put your own health at risk to serve others inspires me and your community. We are so grateful for you. Love, Ariane. So that's the letter I wrote to show, using my compassion to show my auntie that I'm thinking of her and wishing her the best during these scary times. So you guys at home can write to any community member or a family member or anyone to use your compassion to show others that you're thinking about them.
And don't forget to take pictures of your letters and send them to info@smsuc.com.
When we see people who are sad, happy, lonely, scared, or hurt, we can feel it with them. That's our empathy. That's the first step. To act on our empathy, we sometimes need courage to do something hard to help someone. Sometimes it is being honest about who we are and what we need. And sometimes it's showing love and acceptance for the person in front of us. So let's end today's session with our prayer, our reminder of ways we can act and say things we want to say. Repeat after Daisy.
Compassion looks like courage.
Compassion looks like courage.
May our hearts be full of bravery.
May our hearts be full of bravery.
As we risk, reach out, and lift up people near and far.
As we risk, reach out, and lift up people near and far.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, goodbye, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this week, and we hope that you will watch next Wednesday. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.